Terra Incognita Speculative Fiction.
Terra Incognita
Reviews.
This month's review book is Beneath the Dark Ice by Greig Beck. Beneath the Dark Ice begins like many a modern-day action book, with a crack team of scientists and military personnel brought together to mount a rescue mission when a plane crashes in Antarctica. The Hawks, basically Navy SEALs on steroids, are led by Captain Alex Hunter, who's more than your average elite soldier, if those two adjectives can be put together in one sentence. A Soviet bullet lodged in Alex's brain near his hypothalamus, which should have killed, if not permanently disabled him, has left him with superhuman strength, speed, agility, senses and intellect. Lucky fella. The team descends into an icy cave opened up by the downed plane and finds ruins of a proto-Mayan civilization. It was at this point I became a little worried. The setup seemed fairly typical of a lot of B-grade actioners. But when our brave, chisel-featured hero finally gets beneath the ice, Greig Beck really takes the brakes off, and what follows is a hell-for-leather adventure that is as fast-paced, inventive and page-turning as you could possibly wish. I read the book in 2 sittings, which is a record for me. Beck knows the geography of his chosen genre. His set pieces are nicely balanced between audience expectation and novelty, which means the reader gets a double payoff. He backs his observations and plot twists with nice research which is economically introduced and never feels like an info dump. His characters nod towards their stereotypes but also feel believable, and his female characters are much more than the standard shrinking violet types. I'm not going to tell you what they encounter beneath the dark ice. I don't want to spoil your fun, but what I can say is if you're looking for a great read that plays out like one of the best action movies you've ever seen and has more than one spec-fic twist, Beneath the Dark Ice is for you. It seems we have a new genre hero, and I'm waiting to see what Captain Alex Hunter does next. 4 stars. Beneath the Dark Ice by Greig Beck is published in Australia by Pan Macmillan. You have been listening to Terra Incognita Australian Speculative Fiction Podcast. Visit tisf.com.au for links to the featured authors' websites and for details of their publications. Stories are copyright by the author. Book reviews are copyright Keith Stevenson, 2010. This podcast is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 2.5 Australian licence. See our website for details. Please tune in next month for another podcast of the best Australian speculative fiction read by the authors who created it.